I feel like I've been in a whirlwind for like the last couple weeks. It's almost like I've just been in a place where my feet have not touched the ground since I don't know when. And it's the hardest thing for me to adjust to. It's strange when you have told yourself so many narratives for so long. I remember when I was younger, something that I used to tell myself, or one of the insecurities that I had, was that, people don't want to be around you, or you don't fit in, you the black sheep, just, you don't win anything, people don't appreciate you, they not about to recognize you, just a whole bunch of things. And y'all know I've been on a journey, and for the last 2 years, I've put in so much work. It brings me back to a conversation that I had with somebody probably over a year ago. And I was in a place and I was saying, like, it's time to change the narrative of my life, After you've told yourself something for so long, whatever it is that you tell yourself, whether you're telling yourself, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I can't do this, I can't do that, whatever it is that you're telling yourself, after you tell yourself that for so long, you begin to believe it. And it's no accident that you begin to believe these things. One thing that I'm starting to notice, mental pattern, is, and peep it if you think I'm wrong, but when you tell yourself something, you always seek out ways subconsciously to try to validate that thought, right? So say if you're a person that gets angry, and deep down in that pain, you feel like, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you don't think you smart enough or something, or you don't think that you good enough. Maybe you didn't have enough validation growing up, and people didn't tell you that you were smart. People didn't tell you that you were good enough. So in the back of your mind, you question whether or not you're smart or you're not good enough. So you go through life trying to prove that. Hopefully this doesn't go over people's heads, but you spend your life trying to prove something like that. And after a while, you'll get into argument. It could take just the smallest thing, right? Somebody can, give you some form of criticism because you have this thing in your head. So you feel like you have to go above and beyond to prove it. You have to go above and beyond to prove that it's wrong because internally you don't really believe it, right? So somebody can question that or trigger that in you, and it makes you want to prove it, right? So it's just like, nah, you need to tell me that I'm smart. You need to validate that I'm smart, because that insecurity is building up in you because you told yourself that narrative for so long. Now, fast forward and you decide to change that narrative in your mind. And you say, you know what? I am good enough. I am smart enough. I am worthy. I am a winner. Yeah, I might have made mistakes along the way, but not anymore. I'm changing this narrative of my life. And then you start seeking that proof. But you start seeking the proof, and the proof comes. It's the strangest thing sometimes. And that's what these last few weeks have been for me. This is why my feet have been unable to touch the ground for the last couple weeks, because I'm in the unknown. I'm completely in the unknown. And, I have to realize and understand that I'm living in a new narrative. I'm living in a new existence. I've worked so hard to change the narrative. It has actually changed. And that is exciting and also a little intimidating. But, at this point, you kind of pass that. You can't think about the part that's intimidating. You have to focus on the part that's exciting. So with that being said, let's hop into it.